All right, marketing secrets in under 5 minutes. Here we go. Now, just for you to know, only 1% of you actually clicking this video are going to finish this video. So let's see if you're part of the 1% who actually become successful, because obviously people can't focus for 5 minutes, right? So let me quickly explain you how this episode is going to work. Very simple. I will give you one marketing secret, explain to you within 5 minutes, so you have an understanding of core marketing principles, which honestly, the reason why I make these videos is because my own students just have such a bad understanding of marketing that I have to explain marketing beforehand so that when I actually tell someone to do something, they understand why they should do it, right? So today I want to explain something which I've learned recently. And why do I have the authority to teach you shit is because I've done a shitload of things wrong, and I know why you shouldn't do things and what does work because I've done everything wrong, right? So let's get into point. Usually what marketers do, and usually marketing agencies are the king of doing that, and everyone who's a beginner, and also big companies make this mistake, is when they go into a market, they choose, I want to work with dentists. I want to work with these kind of people, right? So they choose who they want to work with. And then on the other side, they say, hey, I want to sell this, right? I want to sell lead gen services to dentists, right? And here's the truth. You can't choose both. Let me explain. When you go and choose an audience you want to serve, they might not necessarily have the problem that your solution fixes. So there's two ways of approaching this, right? Number one, you either choose the person you want to target, right? This could be seniors, this could be young entrepreneurs, this could be billionaires, whoever you want to target, you can choose, right? But then you're gonna have to ask those people, what do they need? So they can then give you the money to solve the problem, right? On the other side, if you have a product or if you have a unique skill, let's say you become an AI enthusiast and you actually become an AI expert, well, then you can go look out for people who are interested in paying an AI expert to either consult them or to build other things for them. You can't go and choose, I want to work with seniors, right? Because they have money. Well, great, yes, they do have money, but they don't even know what a phone is or slash how to use one. Now, how are you going to tell them about AI and how they can optimize their workflows with AI? Great, useless, right? I try to take extreme examples to explain it to you. So, what's the best way of approaching it? I've done a mistake a lot of times where I have built the product and then the audience, right? And necessarily this is, in my eyes, probably the worst from both, because now you have to live with the conditions of your audience, right? And for example, a mistake I did is I decided to work with broke people, right? Because of the bottom of my heart, I said, well, I have to help people, right? And the people who struggle the most are the beginners, right? Let's say if you run already a successful marketing agency since 5 years, right? You have less struggles than someone who's a beginner, right? And they need more help. So I decided to help those people in need, right? And that comes actually to the second point, which is you prefer to first choose who you want to work with. And so what is the question you need to ask yourself when choosing who you want to work with? Which is, who do I want to work with? That could be completely free, up to you. Like, I usually prefer to work with young people because it's just something I enjoy doing. But honestly, I wouldn't exclude any other target audience, right? I also like seniors, they're pretty chilled, whatever, right? But now what is important when you will want to build the product for that audience is you have to ask yourself that one question, which is, what is a problem you're facing right now that you're willing to pay for to get fixed? Don't just ask them what they would want, because that mistake I've also done, right? Like I said, I'm teaching out of mistakes. Don't just ask them what they want, because they will tell you, yes, I want an ice cream, right? Or some bullshit, but it's not gonna help you. And usually what will then happen is like you will go build the product, you will do some research, you will build out stuff, you come back to them and say, well, yes, it's great, but I don't want to pay for that because it's not that bad of a problem, right? So go ask people what is the problem they are facing and they would be willing to pay money for to get it fixed, right? This could be, if you target B2C, So customers, this could be anything that is disturbing them in their day, right? Woo! 5 minutes. So that being said, let's summarize it. You can't choose both. Choose one, either who you want to work with or the product you have. And if you choose to first build a product, then you have to find the right market for it, which is going to take you a shitload of time, and you're going to have to be willing to suffer for a little bit of time till you find the right person who's actually going to buy your program, right? Or product. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the 5 minutes of marketing lessons. And if you did, make sure to follow so you don't miss the next episode. And I would say, see you in the next one. Peace out.